Hey, what's up everybody? This is Coach Candia, student athlete advisor. How's everybody doing out there? Listen, I want to talk about that title right there, student athlete. So many times when we mention student athlete, what do we think about most? Be honest, the athlete. The athlete gets a lot of attention. The athlete is what gets people excited. Athlete. But the student is the most important thing. Being a student. I hope we all agree on that. If you don't learn how to be a student, the athletic part will be limited. You get more options as a student than you do an athlete. However, I want us to listen to this part. There are people who are at a disadvantage because education is not stressed at home at a younger age. So they are an athlete that have to learn how to be a student. But others in the culture that they were brought up in, maybe they had books before there was ball. In my case, I learned about ball before books were a priority. I came up in a household where my mom did graduate from high school, but she had a number of siblings that didn't. And education, even though we in theory knew it was important, it wasn't shown. So we did things out of passion. And what became a passion of mine was sports. So I knew that if I wanted to continue sports, I had to have the academic parts. But was I focused on academics? No. I just did enough so I could get by, so I could continue playing my sports. But does that mean I can't pursue being a student athlete? No. And that's the same thing. I see a lot of us adults getting down on kids because they're athlete students. We have to just help them to get to that point where the student part is emphasized at an earlier age so they can switch that and become that student athlete that we know they need to be. Let's not discourage our young ones. Some of them are athletes. They have no student behind it or in front of it. There's no student anywhere. They're just athletes. But as long as they're passionate about something, let's learn how to use that passion and cultivate it into other areas of their life. But here's the thing, you have more options as a student than you will ever have as an athlete. And let kids know that. There are some people who don't even understand this. You can be offered a Division I scholarship, a full scholarship, and not have to pay anything. They can offer that to you. But guess what? You can't accept that, and you won't be accepted into a school unless you meet the academic requirements. So that means you will have to forego a scholarship if you don't become a student. Let's focus at an early age on getting our kids to become students.